This is what JP and I have been doing today. We came last weekend and put in the corner posts. Homeowner's going to bring his son down. They're going to put the gates in. But we run a 4-strand barbed wire fence today. Now there's a fringe benefit to this, is that the homeowner has thousands of acres, several old homesteads on it, and he's going to give us the chance to hunt those. Plus he is also going to let us deer hunt and turkey hunt if we want to.
Yep.
So we're going to go take our reward, and the next time we come back here to the fence, it'll be the Dirty Blue Towel wrap-up. Hopefully we'll be coming back with some really nice goodies. See you in a bit. I don't know what day it is. I know that JP and I just finished about, maybe a quarter of a mile of fence, just him and myself. We had a 4-strand fence that we needed to build for a gentleman to get permission to be able to hunt on his property. He's got thousands of acres, lots of old homesteads, and actually that's what we're looking at right now. This back here in this little knoll used to be a log cabin sitting back there on top of that. I'll show it to you a little closer when we get there. But that was one of the very first homesteads in, should I mention the county, JP?
Yeah, that's cool.
One of the very first homesteads in Wright County. We are way back in the woods. This is a gorgeous place. We stopped here once, but we never metal detected it, so this is our reward for building fence. He and I are the only ones that showed up to build. There should have been about 4 or 5 of us, but it was just he and I. Chloe's here. All right, we're gonna have a blast. This is one of 2 stops. This is one of the very first homesteads, and then just over to over the ridge back this way, we know that there's another one of the very first homesteads. So we don't know which one's which, if that's first or if this is first. We're thinking this is first and that's second, because there's a much better foundation over there, even with a shop barn foundation up behind it. And if we get over there to this afternoon, I'll show that to you. Stay with us. And so we're off. We got to cross a creek.
Just so you'll know, bud, this spot is so awesome. We're going to have to take a little time out and take a sit down, suck it all in.
Yep, I might take a nap. This is awfully peaceful. Oh my goodness. And they couldn't ask for, even the grass is nice and short right through there. This is going to be nice. Right down here behind it, we'll get closer. There is a spring coming out of the side of the cliff. Very, very picturesque. I'll take a lot of pictures. Catch you on the other side. See? What did I tell you? It's gorgeous back here. That's coming out of the side of that little cliff right there. Let me zoom out. I can see why somebody would build a cabin right back here. The foundation is pretty much right here in front of me. Right out here in front of me is the old fireplace chimney, if you will. Back there you can see some more foundation that runs around, then comes over here. It's all stone foundation. But this is their front yard. Just at the top of this ridge right up here is an old road, runs right through there. So this is just not too far off the beaten path. We're about ready to hit it. JP's already down there taking pictures. All right, check back with you in a little bit. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to dig everything here. I just started right around that tree right there. Worked a big circle back and forth, and I got a target right here next to this, right next to that root. 40, 50 at the most, 40 45, 40, 52. I think I'll dig that. I can't do this two-handed, so I will get back to you as soon as I get the plug. Well, that turned out to be a piece of brass, as I predicted, but it was a shotgun brass, and I can't even find the hole now where it came from, somewhere over here. Anyways, JP called me over. He's got a killer hit here, and kind of I'm jealous. I'm very jealous.
Yes, he is.
It's almost penny-like.
Yes, it is.
Right in this area, yep. Ground's really hard here, unfortunately. Pretty rocky. So at least it's not going to be very deep. There's my pin pointer if you need to borrow it, buddy.
Thank you.
Live. That's what editing is for, isn't it?
That is correct.
Found it yet?
It's round.
Oh, hey. Yeah, sure is.
It's button-esque.
Button-esque.
It seems to be fragile.
That does look buttony. Lucky dog. Knew there had to be a button here. It's got some fancy on the other side here. That's the raised side of it right there.
Yep.
I guess we will get this, of course, cleaned up, and you will see it here in just a picture in just a second. We still got a lot more to do. The cattle have seemed to have invaded us. We'll need to run them off. Chloe and this heifer here are having a showdown. All right.
Oh, one more quick thing before we go.
Woohoo! A lot of iron in here. I think that's what JP's digging up the hill. He's an iron digger. He's curious. As we get closer to the foundation, it starts to get starting to pick up a lot more iron. So there must have been a lot of nails in this house. Log cabin. I'm going to turn my machine off. We'll see what he's got here in just a second. Be right back. That right there is how you keep your water cold. We decided to get down here in the bottom, which I guess would actually be the backyard to the old log cabin that's set right up here. Thought we'd get down here and get in the bottom. We're not finding much. We're just about ready to move on to the other location. We were kind of having a theory about this particular place as to what type of settlement it really was. It is documented according to the homeowner, so apparently this was a settlement as far as a homestead. JP has a theory about that, thinking that it might be one of the early settlers, not really
more like
staying
a pioneer long, than a farmer.
Passing through, pioneer type of thing. The place up the hill that we're just about ready to go hit, whether they knew each other, you know, we don't know. I guess you'd have to look at the documentation at what you have, but this is where we're at. It's so pleasant back down in here, it's just kind of hard to leave. I'm waiting for my water to cool up. As you can see, there's a spring that I understand runs almost that hard year-round. All right, we're going to go ahead and metal detect pretty much from where we're at all the way up to there and work our way right back up to the truck, and we'll see you at the next location. This is site number 2. Officially documented. I'm pretty sure that's what the homeowner said, or the landowner. One of the original sites in Wright County, original homesteads. You can kind of see the outline, imprint, a little bit of it, foundation wise. This would is what we're thinking maybe been at the home site. Just up the hill you can kind of see a few more stones, but right up in there, and it's getting overgrown. We don't have the luxury of having the cattle over here to eat it down, so it's getting kind of tall. But right up there is what we're thinking is the barn. The original old road to this place ran right through here, so we'll see what we can find. We don't really set our sights too high on places like this. This is the kind of stuff that JP and I really look for, is the old stuff, the old foundations, the old homesteads, way back here in the woods. It's our joy, but sometimes it can be our unjoy. And I guess anybody that's got a metal detector knows that these kind of things right here sound really good. Looks like horse tack. Got to get better. It's got to get better. Right, JP? All right, signals are starting to get a little better. I've got something right here. I don't know what it is. JP just called me and said that he's got something. He's right over here. Right here in front of me. You can kind of see where this is the foundation of the homestead. I guess he might be out in the front yard. Maybe a side yard.
I think so.
A lot of iron here. We're thinking that maybe this place had the stove blow up, because we're finding big hunks of cast iron stove. JP's just down here. I'm right up there. Truck's right there. Another place we haven't discovered yet, or haven't explored yet, is the well. The well is actually right there underneath that tree. The homeowner dropped the tree over the top of the well so the cattle wouldn't drop into it. So that's one area that we still are going to hit. JP's got something in the hole.
Yeah, and
what kind of numbers?
I'm talking low 70s, but real consistent. There was some iron in there.
Territory.
There was some iron in there, but there's iron all over.
Yeah, there sure is.
So
all kinds of places.
Hey.
Hey there, I see something. Ah, look at that.
Hey, that's a first for me.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Harmonica reed.
That's my first.
Is it really?
After all the digging that we've done, that's my first
great.
harmonica
and
reed.
I was here to watch it.
Yeah.
First harmonica reed, folks.
That's right.
I would have swore you'd dug more by now.
Me too. Me too. Hey, you never know.
We can't beat where we're at. We are out in the middle of nowhere. Nice breeze coming up the valley.
Yeah.
And JP's got a first harmonica reed.
Yep. That is cool.
Way to go, JP.
Cool.
Well, at least we know there's still some relic targets around.
Yes.
We could probably find lamps. Hard to say.
That's true.
All right.
We're gonna find some stuff.
Catch you at the next hole. Or actually, I've got a hole up here I need to dig, and as soon as I figure out what it is, I'll get back. JP's having all the luck. Means we'll be leaving soon.
It sounded like it was.
Sounded like he had a really good target. I could hear it. But he's thinking he's got something.
It looks more
horse tacky, just like I had just a minute ago.
More horse tacky.
All right, they do sound good.
Man, it was consistent.
Yep.
And yeah, there was some iron in there, but there's iron everywhere.
Yeah, that's true. We're finding that we're gonna have to go slow and pick through it.
Yep.
I'm finding shotgun brass, so there's still some stuff here to be found.
Yeah, absolutely. We're the first ones to hit it.
Yep.
So.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
Chloe says hey. All right. JP and I have come up with a theory that maybe this down here might have been the barn because of the poo. You know, it runs downhill. Why would you put the barn above your house so all of it could run downhill? You don't want that to happen. So we're going to go up there and hit the foundations right up there. We're walking up the farmer's road here. I got a really good signal right here. And out here in the middle of nowhere, what do you think you're going to find? I got me a Jeep. Yep. It is the Golden Eagle. Looks like it's seen better days. But you never know what you're going to find. Never. Alright, on our way up the hill. Dirty blue towel wrap up. Two of the oldest homesteads in Wright County. And this is what we've got to show for it. Not a whole lot. Let's start with me first, because JP has the better stuff. One horse tack ring. I guess that would be the part that goes around the bit maybe, or some of the carriage connections. This is my brass today. Lots of shotgun shells. One evil one. And my Jeep that looks like it's fell all the way down the mountain. JP got some rings too. Always trying to one-up me, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
His first find of the day was over at the old homestead. Looks like an underwear button, 2-holer. About the only relic we found over there.
Yep.
And about the only relic we found over at the other place was your first.
My very first
harmonica reed.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Grass is getting tall. Maybe we'll come back this fall. We just kind of tickled it, rubbed up against it a little bit. We got more places to hit. The homeowners offered several other places for us, so we'll make a video out of those. Thanks for joining us.
Happy hunting.